Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Ben. How are you guys doing today? What I have for you today in this video is, basically on a small topic, but it's not really a topic. First of all, this is actually an improvement of the Google Maps application for iOS users out there. And of course, yes, there was an article discussing about this, but it wasn't long. But I'll put the link to that if you guys want to read it. But I just have some thoughts about this, which again, like I said, this is basically like a small topic. It's not a huge topic that I've talked about for the past several weeks. But anyway, basically Google Maps for iOS, they pretty much made it a little bit easier for people driving at night who always drive at night on a daily basis, where if you use that app for GPS, then driving at night will be a little bit easier because they finally added a feature where the map will turn into a darker background so that it'll match the dark environment outside during nighttime, which makes it a little bit easier to drive, because if you just have that bright background on your maps and you're looking out on the road driving, that might be a bit of a distraction, because that background being so bright, the light is going to be very bright as well from your phone, meaning the brightness, which may make it a little bit difficult for you to concentrate while driving. Because I don't know, if you point bright light directly to the darkness outside, with the exception of headlights and fog lights, that might ruin the vision a little bit. Either that or ruin the vision of other drivers as well. That's why in the rule book they always say, don't have your high beams on when there are cars nearby. Only have it on if the area is very dark and there's nobody around, because the high beams will really blind somebody. But I also feel like even with GPS systems out there, or GPS apps in this case, has a feature where the background of the maps change from a light background to a dark background depending on the environment outside or the lighting conditions outside. I feel like it's safe if that system was just off, like your navigation system built into your car, your app, your phone is basically turned off while driving at night. Because for me, if I have like a screen on at night, it may distract me a little bit, or may make I may feel like it's a little bit harder for me to drive, because I keep seeing that little screen on, or a decent sized screen on at the right corner of my eye. It's just an obsession I have, because I like things to be off inside the car while I'm driving, so that way I feel like I'll be fine on the roads out there in the dark, and all I want on are my headlights and fog lights if I have a car that's equipped with those, and I could just turn them on just fine. I don't know, I feel like any piece of technology inside a car should be off, even with navigation. But hey, the reason why these features are integrated in the first place is because you may still need to use GPS at night, believe it or not. And so I guess this helps a little bit, and of course the best way to help yourself is to just have the whole thing off. But then again, unless if you're sure about where you're going all the time, then you have no choice but to have it on. I mean, it's like if you travel from one state to another, and this is a brand new state in the United States that you've never been to before, and you're driving at night going from the restaurant back to your hotel. Obviously you're going to need the GPS because you don't know your way back. But of course, once you keep driving that same route back and forth, then you're going to know your way back and you won't need the GPS anymore. And that does happen. You get used to the roads, you get used to the way on how to get there, that you don't need your GPS on anymore. So the way I see it, that if you can, just have your GPS shut off. And if you ever need it, go ahead and turn it back on. Of course, do it while the vehicle is not in motion, of course. So other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say. Again, small topic, but I just had something to say about this. That Google is improving, and it is important to have safe driving methods out there, so that way we can ensure that everybody on the road is safe, and that you're safe as well. I mean, that's why they have all these safety equipment. I mean, seatbelts, airbags. What's next? Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe, rate, comment. Also check out the description below for my social media links, Twitter and Instagram. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.